People's Democratic Party is facing fresh internal tension as over 20 federal lawmakers have threatened to defect over alleged plans to impose a candidate backed by an all-progressive Congress governor as the party's next national woman leader. The lawmakers, led by Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, accused the leadership of betraying loyal members by favoring an APC-aligned nominee reportedly supported by Enugu State Governor Peter Mba. They warned that unless the party withdraws the controversial nominee before the scheduled screening, they would leave the PDP ahead of its national convention. The group described the move as an attempt to hand over the key party positions to individuals loyal to the ruling APC, undermining PDP's internal democracy and integrity. The lawmakers further lamented the continued marginalization of faithful members from the Southeast, insisting that the woman leader position has historically belonged to the region. He urged the National Working Committee to ensure fairness, transparency, and loyalty in the selection process as the PDP prepares for the 2027 elections. Frank.
You know, if you look at it critically, this story is not different from the one we have discussed. People, APC, the PDP members who have observed that this woman in question has a link with APC governor.
Yeah, but Peter B was once PDP. He recently defected to the APC.
No, I'm saying.
But already,
I mean, Peter Mba.
Peter Mba, sorry, was
but as it is now, is
APC. So his nominee cannot fly.
That is it. No, that's it. Because as it is now, this was not done in secret. It's not about pretense or pretext. He publicly did about 2 weeks ago. Said from today, I joined APC. So it will also be foolhardy for PDP members to nominate somebody that governor of Enugu State can talk to. It's like you are putting a spy in your house who will know your secret and will leak it. And that's the most unfortunate thing. In the international community, that's what some countries do. And it will not be heavy if that has been discovered and is still allowed to remain in PDP, and eventually, based on the zoning, that Southeast is decided to produce women leader, and the women leader is seen to be loyal to the APC governor. And as it is now, Enugu State is APC. Whether you like it or not, I say something happens tomorrow. There's no steadiness in as it is today. There's no steadiness in our politics. Any way you can stand, that you can be protected, enter. Except anything happens tomorrow, he will know, okay, I will go back to APC. But as it is now, it will also be ridiculous that the person who is like the apron of the governor is giving room to occupy the women leader of PDP National. I believe it's not be earthy because one, it will scuttle any arrangement of the party or any plan of the party to win election, even in that state. But if this woman in quote is a close ally or associate of the governor, I don't think that he will be comfortable to work with PDP in that state. It will not. She will not. And then for me, the PDP should be able to solve the entire problem and bring in, she's not the only woman in that state. So far it has been zoned to the Southeast. Let them also look for a woman, because I think that not everybody in the PDP has joined the APC in Enugu State. There are still loyal members of a PDP in that state. So since that state or that region is going to produce a PDP leader, a station leader, they should, or a women leader, they should at least do serious scrutiny and look for a woman who is also capable to wield influence and put in the position of this suspicion, because for me it will not be a good omen. Since this suspicion has already been made public, or the revelation has been made public.
This is not the first time the Southeast is threatening to massively defect to the APC, right? You recall when the issue of Senator Samuel Anyamu's national secretarial position was ongoing with Udokoye, and at some point, the same Southeast Caucus threatened to defect massively to the ruling party if they are not listened to.
Well,
if Udokoye is not recognized as the national secretary. And eventually, that did not happen, and they are still in PDP. And now they have come up with the same threat over a different issue. At some point, do you think this is going to work?
As it is now, let me be frank to you. Only the citizens, only the core electorates in the Southeast that will decide which party will win the election in their area. If not, as it is politically speaking, APC has been sold to, I'm sorry, Southeast has been sold to APC by core politicians, whether I believe it or not. But see, I am a Nigerian who is also following what is happening. As of 1999, as of 2003, 2007, 2015, Southeast is not easy for any party. The only place that has remained as if it's a tradition for the Igbos is Anambra State. Even when PDP made an attempt to take over Anambra State, it was also difficult. You can see. That's the only step now. But as it is now, if Abia, that's not for Abia too. The Abia changed the narrative in a way. But the 5 Southeast states, APC is controlling almost how many? 3. Yes, 3. Ebonyi has gone before others. Ebonyi, Imo State, now Enugu. The only 2 remaining is Abia and Anambra. And if you look at the body language of even Anambra, Anambra is the way it's like drinking tea.
Anambra elections are upcoming.
Yes, now, I think in November.
Yes, the Anambra elections are upcoming. It depends on how they go to.
The issue is Soludo, I was watching him. He's also very smart, but I pray. Because I followed when I was a copper in Ogun State. I saw what the messenger did to Olusegun Oshoba. It did not be that, because it was only Tinubu who was dogged and rugged, not to compromise his leadership with Obasanjo. I told people that time. Ogun State was AD. Before you know, Olusegun Oshoba began to fraternize with Obasanjo, traveling with him. I said, this man will lose. And it happened. Benga took over. But every effort by Obasanjo to enter Lagos State was blocked by Tinubu. I don't know why our leaders, our governors are not having that strength again to protect their territory. Except
the difference was that Tinubu was known for his works in Lagos.
So what happens to other governors?
Tinubu actually did a lot of work and was one of the most popular governors.
That's what I'm saying. I was there.
So his work was able to get loyalty for him.
Let me tell you something.
Can we say the same for the governors that are defecting left and right?
You see, one thing, people take you for who you are, what you do. I am here. Like, let me tell you, I'm talking about his life. For me to have made I have made a pronouncement to you that I will be here today. I had obstacle that was stopping from coming here. But because I have made pronouncement that I will be with you today. Even when I said, no, let me be a man of my word. Tinubu was a man who has that temerity to stand for whatever, even if people will not look at him. So our governors should learn to protect their integrity. But leadership It's about also followership. But you know what it is? Look at Mba, for me, for Peter Mba to join APC, tells you that most of our governors today don't even have discipline of their own self. But ordinarily, as a result, he has humility that nobody should arrest him. But what has happened? If anybody will tell me that Mba will join APC, I'll be arguing. If anybody also will tell me that the governor of Bayelsa State will just overnight wake up and join APC, I will also be. But it shows lack of integrity and lack of human discipline in service. So what they are doing is their personal interest, not even about the people. Like I told about Tinubu. Tinubu refused quite many ways because I was in Lagos. He refused to give room to Obasanjo to even also make every effort for Tinubu to come close to him. Tinubu remained them. I don't mean.
Now, do you see these threats by these lawmakers, taking place if nothing is done about their requests?
Even the lawmakers also
wouldn't one say to a large extent that it's easy for one to actually leave PDP right now and defect to either ADC or
they will go to APC,
considering that PDP's crisis appears to not have any end in sight.
It's not ending. Like yesterday, we were expecting a screening. You were
Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court has asked everybody to maintain status quo.
I mean, as of yesterday,
they can't screen because
so you can say what is happening.
The court has said nothing should happen.
No, I'm saying
pending when judgment is given.
The judgment also. Look at what is happening. Nigerian politics is becoming something else. That everything, even when we win election, it's court that will decide who wins election. I feel, if you ask me, our politics is not maturing. It's not growing. We are still like, I would say, even 1999 is like better than what you are saying today. Sorry. I ventured into politics by even contesting election as a AD candidate. So you can see that this is our politics to be growing where it's like we are going that there's no, I wouldn't even call it stunted growth. We are not growing in a way that politics can be seen to be robust. Politics can be to be enticing. I don't mean the money inside though. I mean those who are outside politics and say, it is good. I preach politics to people. I am in the church. Politics shouldn't be something that we call dirty game. No. But it is where we derive governance.
You're right.
So there should be honesty, there should be also transparency in governance. So whatever we are saying in Southeast, the lawmakers also, what are they doing? They are trying to protect their interests.
Right.
And that's why they are treated to the camp.
All right.
So it's not about the people. 2027 they can decamp. No. Before, from now till May 2026, you say a lot of development. APC, PDP, you say a lot of things that will play out.